Hello guys, welcome to Team Call. Today is March 3rd and I am so grateful that you are here spending your evening with me. Let's start off by first welcoming new coaches. The fact that you guys took a chance on yourself, you're doing something different, you're taking this next step, that is to be celebrated, and I definitely don't want you to take that lightly. I want you to be proud AF of your decision. So welcome to the team, Crystal, Katie, Sonia, Leah, Sarah, Melissa, Denise, Kayla, Valerie, Alyssa, Lisa, Lexi, Hannah, Corey, Melissa, Allison, Brittany, Gina, Allison, Rachel, Colleen, Lindsay, Javier, Amanda, Andrea, Melissa, Amelia, and Carly. You guys, there are a lot of names on this list today. So welcome to the team. We are so glad to have you. Success Club Rock Stars. It is the 3rd, and we already have Ashley Brown at the top of the list, straight slaying it with 4 points. And of course, it's the 3rd, so we have plenty of time. Y'all go make ish happen. Oh, hold up. All right. Let's keep this party rolling. So what to know? We have so much to know, actually. This Saturday is the team slumber party at Stacy's. There is still plenty of time to RSVP. You just need to send your $5 in stat. And at this point, we cannot guarantee the gifts that we have just because we had to order them ahead of time. We did get a few extras. So send your $5, come hang out at Stacy's. Maybe you don't want to stay all evening. That's perfectly fine. Just come and go as you need. We do have a rough agenda in the event page for that. So be sure and go check it out. That way you kind of see what we're doing. Pray for good weather so we can go hiking on the trek trail. Group workout this month is March 19th. It is at the Toledo Y. It's called Feel the Beat, and I'm super excited. It's cardio, upbeat. She said it's super fun. So please get your booty there. If you've never been to the Y, then the first class you do is free. If you have been, then each class additional is $5. Unless you have a membership, then it's free as well. Also, if you did, I don't think I put it on here. If you did not know, 10 rounds sample workout is on the 9th. I am working hard to get a meet up so that we can all sample it together. I'll keep you posted. If you guys know of a location, please feel free to reach out, get it booked. Don't wait on me to book it. If you know of a place we can do it, go ahead and plan it. But as of right now, I'm trying to get something planned for that evening. Emerald Factory is going on in the team page. You will know that I did go live earlier, and I'm going to do a live video after this team call to just kind of break down what Emerald is. Questions are encouraged. I love being asked questions because I know the way to learn is asking questions, and I know sometimes it can be scary, but I want to speak and teach to you and your needs. So I think that's super important. I know the consensus team-wide pretty much was, I want to be a hobby coach. I would love to get my supplements paid for, and so that is my goal, to teach you how you can earn $100 every single month. So Emerald Tribe, from this, Emerald Tribe will be kicking off on Monday, which will be a group. It's a private group just for our team who's pushing to be hobby coaches and beyond, where I will teach you the compensation plan. I will really break that down. Different tactics, things that I've done, guides, different ways to set it up so you can be super successful without having to do a whole lot. I'm literally taking it back to when I was that hobby coach, what I did to find success. So get your booty in the Emerald Tribe group. A 3-day refresh. We are having a team-wide 3-day refresh before the Success Club trip. So it will be the 20th through the 22nd. That means the last day to order your kit and it be here on time would be March 13th. The refresh kits at Coach Price, I know the complete kit with the shakes is $52. I don't know what the incomplete price is. I think it's 40 something. But get your kit. What I always do is I get the complete kit, and then the samples I just either use as giveaways or I sell the 3 samples together as a shake bundle. So go get that ordered, participate with us. Again, it is the product of the month. So just by participating in this, you get entered in for that free goodie. March Be the Good is we are blessing teachers. If you saw in the announcements of the team page that I have all of this pinned, in the March Be the Good thing, in the comments of it, I collected a bunch of wish lists from teachers. So you could just simply go to a wish list, go to Amazon and order from their Amazon wish list and order whatever it is, get it shipped directly to them, and it just blesses their classroom. So if you want to participate and be the good, that is something that's super easy that you could do on your time and just spend $5-10 and help someone else. Also noted, needs to be noted, I don't remember what I was going to say, but it was important. I'm just going to check the announcements real quick to make sure. I don't know what it was. So I guess when I come back to it, oh, I know what it was. The loyalty program. If you missed my live videos about the loyalty program, you need to get on it yesterday because it officially kicked off in February. So if you placed an order in February that made your account active, you can start qualifying as of last month for the loyalty program. What it is every month that you keep your account active, you fill out the form, and I will give you gifts. Every 3 months you have an active account in a row, you will get a gift. And we have all sorts of good gifts to give away. They are all going to be custom, awesome, amazing. If you want, go into the announcements page of Divine Dynasty, go drop a gift or tell me which gift you're most excited for. That would be super great. So everybody go do that. If not now, then after team call. What to know for Beachbody. We do have the Summit discount. They created a new discount. It is a little bit more, but only $5, so that's a win. $170 tickets to celebrate Mardi Gras. The FAQ for that is 9269. We also have a Summit travel cash promotion, which for the details, I didn't look at them before this team call, so fail on my part, but FAQ 7831 for more details. I will do a live video in the Summit event page sharing those details because I will also have a Summit cash promotion because I know as a new coach, as a stay-at-home mom with one income, the money to get to Summit was the hardest. The money spending at Summit was the hardest. So I myself will be rewarding those who are working hard with Summit travel cash because I want to bless you. I want to help make this opportunity a possibility for you. So, I mean, anything we can do, right? So that will be announced soon for us. The free gifts. If you have the Ultimate Portion Fix, actually, it may not be just for us. Actually, last month I got the tote. So it's like a meal prep. You get to put like a lunchbox essentially, but it's huge and amazing because I am a Ultimate Portion Fix coach. We were able to use the discount and get the free container lunchbox thing. Now it's your turn. If you have the Ultimate Portion Fix, you can sign up for the monthly fix and you will get a free gift with that. Or the To Be Mindset. If you aren't an Ultimate Portion Fixer, but you're a To Be Mindset person, you can get your Mindset membership and you'll get the free gift. With the Mindset membership, I think it's like the tracker and a water bottle and something else that I can't think of off the top of my head. But the FAQs are 3521 and 7580. So if you have Ultimate Portion Fix or To Be Mindset, go sign up for the monthly membership, get your free gift, and check it out because there's so much valuable information in those memberships. Also, 10 rounds. Who is excited for 10 rounds? I want to hear in the chat, like, are you doing this program? Are you not doing this program? Are you pumped the F up or what? Joel is amazing. I love him. He is my favorite super trainer ever, so I'm pumped for 10 rounds. The exclusive purchase window for coaches begins March 16th. The FAQ for that is 10/10, so that's just a couple weeks away. There are $20 off challenge packs. So if your bod is expiring in March, you can cancel your auto ship, get a challenge pack, and save a little bit of money there. If you need help with that, please don't hesitate to reach out, because I know sometimes the auto ships can get screwy, but I want to save you as much money as possible. So check on that for the 10 rounds. March 16th, it is kicking off, and there is an exclusive group with Joel happening, so get excited. As far as team call today, again, I want to thank you for being here. I am going to be talking about playing in your field. So I'm going to stop the share real quick, check out the chat. Oh, so excited. Okay, so the price on the refresh without Shaco is $45. Thank you, Rayana. I appreciate that. So let's go ahead and get this call started. I am speaking all about playing on your field, playing in your field. So when I did the FAQ say when the program released? I did not read the FAQ before this team call. I obviously need to review FAQs beforehand, but you can check the FAQ and it will have all that detailed information in there for you. So I know that you guys know I love asking questions. I mean, sorry if it offends you, but that's how I know to teach. It's just my personality. It's how I learn. So I ask 1,000,001 questions. You tell me something and I'm going to ask you like 50 questions, right? So I've been doing like quarterly gut checks on myself, on where I'm at with my business, how I'm leading my team, where I'm dropping the ball, and where I can improve. Because I think it's so important to get to where I need to be, to the level that you need me to be, that I ask those questions. So I did a team boost, what's it called, questionnaire form, and I had a lot of people fill that out, and I'm so incredibly grateful. I know since November I've done so many new changes to the team, and just seeing all like the fun, exciting stuff, like having the community, the camaraderie, the friendships that have blossomed from that, it just reminds me that I'm doing the right thing. So I needed to do another team boost to just check where I'm at, see what I'm doing, and how I can help you guys. The consensus was the community is great. We are getting there. Like the team is growing. This Team Spirit Challenge was thebomb.com. If you did not get into Boss Babe Bingo, that just kicked off, and it's so fun. We're making moves in the right direction there. But then it also came down to the coach aspect, because I get a lot of people who would love to earn a little bit here and there. I get people who tell me, yes, I'd love to be a coach, but I'm afraid. Yes, I want to coach, but. Yes, I want to coach, but. And that's what I hear over and over again. And so I had to ask myself, okay, this is what is being said. This is the action or inaction that's being taken. How do I get from here to there? How do I make it equal versus like this, right? Because this is an action. This is what's being said. And I think for me, it was really dissecting the mindset behind it. What level are we playing at, you know? And I think that's super, super important, no matter who you are, no matter what your goals are, no matter what profession you're in or whatever. It's important that you ask yourself, what level do you want to play at? And so when I did the different polls and asked the different questions, and especially the one about types of coaching, if you did not go see it, go to the team page and check it out. Types of coaching. That's a powerful freaking question. What do you want to achieve out of coaching, out of being on this team? What do you want to accomplish? And a lot of what I heard was, I just love the community. I would love to earn enough to be a hobby coach and make enough to pay for my supplements, but that would be perfect for me. And so it was kind of like the gut check that I needed to say, oh shit, you are teaching at a level that's up here when not one person wants to be there, when we want to play down here. And so it was really like, Deidre, you have to rein it in. You have to step back and you have to figure out, what does your team need? How can I meet you where you're at to help you reach your goals, right? And I think that's so eye-opening, not only for me, but it should be for you too, because this is the time where I've done my work. So now you got to do your work. What are your goals? And what do you want to accomplish with this? And I think it's so important, because a lot of the times we go into it and we look at someone else and we compare, right? We say, oh, that's what she's doing, and I would love to earn a couple $100, so I must do what she does, right? Let me tell you, that's a lie. What I do today is not at all anything like what I did back then. You know, for 2 years, I was a discount coach, hobby coach, and that's it. For 2 years, the actions that I took did not get me to where I am today. That was a different process. So I want to use an analogy, and I want to like break it down so that you can literally see or get demonstrated exactly what I'm talking about. Who has children, right? Or maybe you have a niece or a nephew or a little child that you know, yeah? Whose children or niece or nephew or little child that you know plays sports? Maybe t-ball. Do you remember the summer league t-balls when they're so freaking cute, right? They get dressed up in their little pants and they got, you know, their new sporting shirt, and you got to go spend all the money on the helmets and the bats, and it's just freaking adorable. And you spend all the money and all the time to watch them throw dirt in the outfield, pick flowers, and it's so cute, right? Like, it's the best. It might be a little bit annoying to have to yell at them, stand up and pay attention, but it's like a learning experience for them. They get the opportunity to just have fun, right? Now, think about that little kid that you have on your heart or on your mind, and tell them, like at that level, you see them throwing dirt in the field. Now tell them to go out into the Cardinals field and tell them they have to play that game with the team, the Cardinals team, like Major League Cardinals team, where they, you know, the little kid who all they really do is throw dirt, but you expect them to go play with the Cardinals, right? Do you get where I'm going here? That is not fucking possible. Like, you cannot expect a 5-year-old to be able to play in the major leagues. Like, that's just not going to happen. What's going to happen to that kid when he gets out on that field? He's going to feel ridiculous. He's going to feel like he can't play. He can't play that game. He can't do that. That's not the level that he's at. So I think you can relate that to coaching, because if you're here as a discount coach or as a hobby coach, you cannot play at a legacy leaders coach. You cannot look at Kim Fitzpatrick and Melanie Mitro and Ashley Molstead and me and Kyra and all those other top coaches out there who've worked their asses off for years to get to where they're at, when you've been here for 6 months, for a week, for a year, when you have not built the basic foundation for your learning. When you haven't played your t-ball, you can't play in the big leagues. And I'm not saying that it's not possible. I'm not saying that you're not capable. What I'm saying is, in order to get there and to be confident and show up as that top coach and to show up knowing what to do, it takes practice. It takes a lot of hard work, and it takes learning, and it takes having the ball on the tee so you learn how to swing, and then eventually getting the tee taken away and somebody pitching it to you, and then eventually that machine, and then eventually another kid. Do you see all the different steps that it takes to get you from the t-ball field to the big leagues? That takes time, you guys. That's not going to happen overnight. That's not going to be something that you just show up as. You will not be a top coach in a week, in a month, in a day. That takes a lot of hard work and practice. So I need you to ask yourself, what field do you want to play on? And if you're not ready to play at the big leagues, why in the world are you telling yourself you have to show up as that top coach? Why in the world are you saying that is what you need to be? Because that's not what you need to be. You need to scale it back, and you got to start at the basics. You got to start learning the simple things, showing up for you. If you are here as a discount or hobby coach or even a community builder, are you showing up every single day sharing? Yes or no? It's an easy question. Are you showing up every single day in your own health? Yes or no? Easy question. Are you a product of the product? So sharing, product of the product. Are you growing from the inside out? Personal development. Because if you say no to any of those, you're not ready to play in the big leagues. You're not ready to be a top coach. That's not how top coaches show up. Top coaches do those things no matter what. So stop saying that you have to be at that level, when right now you just need to master these three things. You need to master the personal growth. You need to master your own health journey, and you need to master sharing. That's where you've got to start. You cannot compare where you are now to where you want to be or where someone else has already been. This is your journey and your story. You got to practice swinging the freaking bat. You got to keep the ball on the tee until you're ready to freaking move it. And I think it's so hard because a lot of the times we just want to compare. We want to get caught in that trap. We want to say that we're not good enough. We want to say that, oh my gosh, I woke up and I have to be perfect and I have to do everything right. And then blah, 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 blah. And when I don't, I'm just going to stop. You know what? That's you stopping you. I need you to give yourself permission to fail. I need you to give yourself permission to have fun. And I need you to give yourself permission to not be a top coach. That's not even your end goal. So why are you saying you have to show up as that right now? Like, that's literally not even anything you want to be at. So why do you expect that from you? You're not going to go run miles and miles and miles if you never want to compete in a marathon. Like, that's just not going to happen. Why would you do that? You know what I mean? So I want to give you permission today to stop playing at my level. And I want to give you permission today to figure out what level you want to play at, what field you want to be on. But I also want to call your ass out. If you're going to say, I want to be a hobby coach, show up as a hobby coach. If you're going to say, I want to be a community or a community builder, show up as a community builder. If you're going to say that you want to show up as a legacy leader, show the fuck up as it. But don't say that that's what you want to be and you're not showing up as that person. You don't know how to. I get that. It's going to take a lot of practice. I understand that. But every single moment, every single day, every single decision, you have to ask yourself, am I showing up as the person, the human, the coach, the wife, the friend that I want to be? Because that's really the question. The question isn't, are you capable of being a top coach? Because that answer is yes. The question is that what you actually want? Is that where you want to be? Is that what you need to put your focus on? Because if it's not, why is it even in the back of your mind? If it is in the back of your mind, and if it's something you can't get rid of, why aren't you taking action towards that? Why aren't you showing up as that type of person? And I think there's no right or wrong answer here, because pulling back the curtain, this is me telling you, you have to reflect on yourself. These are hard questions you have to ask yourself. What do you want from this? Stop comparing yourself to everyone else. Stop saying that you have to be that person. You don't have to be anyone. You have to be the best version of you. And so that's who I want you to grow into. That's what I want you to become. That's what I want you to blossom in. Who is the person that you need to become in this moment? What's that next baby step that you have to take in this moment? You don't have to do leaps and bounds and run a freaking marathon tomorrow. That's not possible. You didn't train for that shit. What I need you to do is ask yourself, what can you do today to change to be one step closer to where you need to be? That's the real question. So I know this is kind of a short call, but there's not really much else to say about it. It comes down to, you got to gut check yourself. You got to keep your eyes in your lane, and you have to show up for what you want to accomplish. So the real questions are, what do you want out of this? What do you want to become? Don't run with the big dogs if you're not ready. Don't tell yourself you're not good enough if that's not where you want to be. Stop comparing apples to oranges. There's no comparison. There's no comparison. Hobby coach is where you're going to be at. All right, start showing up for those three things. Start showing up for you. That's what a hobby coach does. A hobby coach shows up for their happiness every single day. A hobby coach grows a little bit every single day. A hobby coach shares for their own accountability and support. That's what I did for 2 years, every single day. You can go back in my social media, go to my Instagram, and the posts that you're going to see are things that I needed to hear. I wasn't going to show up as an influencer when I started. I didn't even know what an influencer was. I didn't know how to influence anybody. I couldn't influence my own ass to get out of bed. There was no way I was showing up as that person. I had to learn and I had to grow, and it took time to get there. So if you guys have questions, please unmute yourself now. But that's pretty much all that I have for team call. Anybody have anything to share?
I don't know. I feel like for me, like I've been all over the place, all over, like in my whole coaching journey. I started just, I didn't even know about the damn discount. I just need to lose weight. Like, sign me up for whatever you need to sign me up for, but I got to do something. And then it kind of just became apparent like it could be something that I could do, and then I didn't really start running with it until, I don't know, January 2019. And then from there, it's like I hit the ground running, and then everybody just like gave the fuck up on me. So then that was like really hard to take. And then it's like, why the hell are you even here? Why are you doing this? What do you want to be doing with this? Because, and then it became, this is my way to run. This is my way out. This is my way out of my job. This is my way out of the shit that I'm dealing with. Like, this is going to be the thing. And I think I put all my eggs in that basket for the wrong reasons. So then shit stopped working for me. Like, I'm, you know, I had to really reevaluate recently, like, what the hell I even want out of this and how I'm even sharing and showing up for other people, because I've gone through a ton of change. Like, I've got those 3 things down. I am working on myself every single day. I am not afraid to look at that. I'm not afraid to get pissed off, and I'm not afraid for somebody to call me out of my shit. I'm not there anymore. I'm not afraid of that. It hurts. I get butthurt all the time whenever I get told about something that I'm doing that is not coming from the right place. But now it's like I'm not running away anymore, and the move is getting closer, and I feel a lot better about everything. So it's like reevaluating how I want to show up for my people, how I want to do things, what kind of coach I want to be. As rank, I am a hobby coach. As attitude, I am a fucking community builder, and I will say that, and I will say that, and I will say that, because I am that. I want that. I need that. I need people that want this, and I need people that care enough about me and care enough about themselves. I need myself with me. So it's like I'm constantly on the search for that person that I was, because that person that I was needed this so desperately that I didn't have a choice. There was no other choice in the matter. But anyway, I don't know if that makes any sense, but that's kind of where I'm at.
Yeah, it totally does. And I think it's very important to add into, and I can say this from experience, y'all, every single one of you guys watched me go through it last year. The people who got you started are not going to be the people who get you to the next level. And then when you get to that next level, those people aren't going to be the people who get you there later. People are going to quit. That's not a reflection of you. That's a reflection of them. What is a reflection of you is what you're going to do with their inaction, with their quitting. Like, what are you going to do about that? Because their action has nothing to do with you, has everything to do with them. But your action as a result of their action has everything to do with you. The team that gets you to the next level, to where you want to be, will not be the same team that gets you to that legacy builder status, if that's ever something you want to be at. It's just not going to happen. And I wish that was the case, but people grow and people change, and it's just part of it. That doesn't mean that you didn't help them. That doesn't mean that you weren't their saving grace, or that you were, I don't know, a burden to them. That doesn't mean that you weren't the person that they needed to save them right then and there. You mattered. They mattered. Each person is brought into your life for a reason, at that moment for a reason. And when that moment's over, when everything's gone, it just is what it is. It's okay just to be. There doesn't have to be a magical answer. There doesn't have to be a reason why your friends left you. It just is. You can just grow separate directions, and you can be grateful for where you were, celebrate the old memories, and then go on and grow from there. Because are you really going to stop yourself because someone else gave up or threw in the towel? The team that got you where you want to be for the next step will not be the team that gets you to the next step after that. I think that's super important. And I think it's also very important to understand that in this business, in life, there is constant growth and change. You should constantly be asking yourself questions. You should constantly be, and I'm not saying to criticize you. Let me make that very clear, because I know that the self talk in this group sometimes isn't always the best. That does not give you permission to be an asshole to yourself. There's a big difference in critical thinking and criticism. I want you to critically think and honestly reflect. I do it every single month. I ask myself in my tracker, like in my book that I created, I ask myself, what did I love about this month? What did I dislike about this month? What things can I do to change it? What worked? What didn't work? And I think that's so important. Do it weekly, do it monthly. Whether you're just doing it on your own health and fitness, whether you're doing it in your business, whether you're doing it as a nurse, I don't know. Whatever you want to check yourself on, it's important to check yourself and know that there's constant changing and learning. If you've been in this team page for any length of time at all, you know there have been tons of changes. You want to know why? I'm my teacher. I'm the one who's teaching myself what to do to get to the next level. I don't know the answers. I've never done this before. I don't know the answers. So all I know is that I can try something and it's either going to work or it's going to not. And then I can try something different and it's either going to work or it's not. All these ideas that I have stem from other stuff or other people. And I just try them and either they work or they don't. And I think it's so important to be okay with failing forward, to be okay trying different things. It's okay to not have everything figured out. And I think that's so important. Adapting is so important. So that kind of just goes off of what you said, Amy, but love it. All right. Does anybody else have any questions or anything to add? All right. If not, I'm going to